17 experiments has to be performed by the student, which follows pharmaceutical organic chemistry, where in the case of the second semester, the saturated compounds and unsaturated compounds, where 5 units are being described, in addition to the alkyl halides, benzene derivatives, and carbonyl compounds. The benzene and each and every unit is being focused towards the importance of the pharmaceutical compounds. And here, each and every unit, the student and the faculty does not find any difficulty in terms of this curriculum, the point by point, where the student has to stress and the faculty has to stress the mechanism of action, and the preparations are very, very clearly being defined under the pharmaceutical organic chemistry, and which follows the pharmaceutical organic chemistry practical, where qualitative analysis and also 3 types of the experiments were designed. And however, totally out of the 3 types of the experiment, the student has to
recording in progress.
Student or the faculty has to complete the 12. That is, the minimum is the 12. Maximum they could able to go to the any extent. Qualitative analysis. The qualitative analysis of the organic compounds are also specified. Only water insoluble or water immiscible compounds. And because of that, the student or the faculty will not have any difficulty in qualitative analysis of the organic compounds and building of the molecular orbitals, either by using the software tools or by using the orbital models, the building of the molecular orbital model and crystallization techniques, which is the most important technique for the purification of the organic compounds as well as for the drugs and the intermediates. Thereby, the student will be taken towards the industry readiness. In case of the third semester, 305 heterocyclic compounds in the stereochemistry, which follows the organic chemistry, where in continuation of that, the carboxylic acids and phenols, amines, and polynuclear aromatic hydrocarbons were covered under the 15 hours, where optical isomerism is under the 7 hours, geometrical isomerism is 6 hours, and 5-membered heterocyclics and other heterocyclics put together of the 17 hours separately, where also 5 units, and particularly with reference to the heterocyclic compound, specifically as per basing on the, because the curriculum was nurtured by a number of the experts throughout the nation. As per their directions, after discussing with the various experts, we came down that we drafted in such a way that each and every compound is specifically being mentioned in terms of the mechanism, and the reactions are also in terms of the explanation for the mechanism is included under this 305T, which follows for the practical synthesis for 4 out of the 9, but the compulsorily 2 compounds must consisting of the heterocyclic compounds, and binary mixture analysis, and also 3D parameters, determination of the simple parameters by using the open source softwares is considered under the practicals of the pharmaceutical organic chemistry, which follows the higher order of the 4th semester, which covers for medicinal chemistry theory, which covers of the mostly of the biodynamic agents. Biodynamic agents are considered under the medicinal chemistry theory, which covers for the ANS and C is the cardiovascular systems, which are related to the blood and renal, and autokines, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs were considered under the medicinal chemistry theory. So under the 4th semester, which considered for most important, which are widely being used for 20 compounds, which were asterisked specifically for the synthesis of the compounds, not to put much burden. Otherwise, few structural activity relationships, in most of the cases, classification and also the structures and uses and simple properties are required to be studied and discussed by the teachers. With reference to the practicals, practical is also well correlated with the theory, where the synthesis of the 5 compounds which are studied in the practical here, it is included, which are studied in the a theory is included in the practical, so that theory and practical should able to move together. It should be more easy for the student, where 5 synthetic techniques and also 4 assay methods and 5 complete monographs are being given, 12 experiments out of the 14, which follows the biomedicinal chemistry. The biomedicinal chemistry is consisting of only one class of the biodynamic agent, which was not covered in the uh, 4th semester, that is of the CNS related drugs, and completely of the chemotherapeutic agents were considered in the biomedicinal chemistry. And where here also almost 20 compounds were considered for the synthesis, and this also move with the practical 507 in the same semester. Synthesis, 4 synthesis for the out of the 6, and 4 assay techniques out of the 6, and also drug design computation tools by using simple open source software for 4 experiments, basing on for the determination of the log p value and molecular weight and ADME properties. That is where the Pharmacy Council of India has to forward take a forward step to train the faculty members in statewide or regional wise, to train the faculty members to achieve the goals. In the 6th semester and 7th semester, which was the higher order, the pharmaceutical analysis at the theory of the potentiometry, conductometry, polarography, spectrophotometry, and fluorimetry and basic chromatography is considered, where practicals is of 12 out of the 17 is required to be performed, which follows finally the 7th semester, the last course, that is modern analytical techniques, where modern analytical techniques are incorporated, which is the more advanced techniques are included, like IR, NMR, mass, XRD, thermal, and UBLC, green chemistry, and various other techniques are also included. Here, the practicals are required to be considered for the 12 out of the 14. These practicals readiness for the student to join for the industry, and also the other courses like the which will be covered by probably by the Dr. Vishal Gupta, and where the most of the topics of pharmaceutical chemistry and analytical topics are integrated with the AI technique to make the syllabi to curriculum towards the digital integration. And digital integration is one of the most important component of our national education policy 2020. And by all this experiential learning, as well as the outcome based education, and also Bloom's taxonomy and experiential learning, make the student to move towards the industry readiness. I hope that this curriculum will take to the higher heights to meet the international curriculum standards, and thereby the student could able to reach the higher heights very easily. And this is the total overview of the entire curriculum. I once again thank the Pharmalok and also Pharmacy Council of India for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable guidance and a brief on pharmaceutical chemistry. Semester wise, you have been explained its importance, and definitely our participants have been get the most of the valuable things in pharmaceutical chemistry. Thank you once again. We're moving to the next session on pharmacology. Pharmacology, all of you are aware that it is one of the heart subject of or core subject, we can say, uh, under this pharmacy profession. And as far as this new curriculum is concerned, it is included in the various semesters. And today's expert on this pharmacology is Dr. C.R. Patil, sir. Dr. C.R. Patil sir is an accomplished academician and researcher with over 27 years of experience in the field of pharmacology. He is a recipient of the prestigious national awards for teachers conferred by the President of India and the Innovator Teacher Award by MHRD, where he ranked among the top 7 professors nationwide. He is selected among the 200 academicians for LEAP 2020 under PMM and MTT initiative. He uniquely represented the Indian pharmacy fraternity. Dr. Patil has organized AICT faculty development programs and delivered expert lectures at over 85 institutions, including Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. His research excellence is marked by over 120 publications, 3 Indian patents, and significant grant fundings exceeding 5 crores. He has received the Young Scientist Award and developed innovative virtual pharmacology tools, earning international recognition for promoting alternatives to animal experimentation. So I think all of you are aware about Dr. C.R. Patil for this very important tool in pharmacology for experimentation purpose. And he's one of the expertise of pharmacology uh, in the process of this development of curriculum by PCI under the leadership of Dr. Deependra Singh sir. So I welcome Dr. C.R. Patil sir, and I invite to deliver your expert talk on the subject of pharmacology.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Javed sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yes, thanks a lot. At the outset, I'm thankful to Pharmalok team and thankful to all senior subject expert, Dr. Deependra Singh, Dr. Kar, and all others who have come from different parts of country. And we are together here to discuss how to go ahead with the changes that have come in the syllabus. Okay, so I'm going to discuss with you regarding the subject of pharmacology. What has happened is, if we all teachers, I would like to request all of you, whoever is joining this and whoever will be concerned with teaching as per the new NEP syllabus, we'll all have to look at the definitions from the beginning up to end, at least up to the beginning of the actual syllabus. We'll have to go through the entire text that has been given in the beginning of the syllabus, because many important concepts have been defined there. Okay, one of the most important concepts is Miller's pyramid. This is something new that has been introduced in the curriculum now as a definition, where the team of PCI, which was involved in this mammoth scale task of synchronizing the syllabus to NEP requirements and then updating the syllabus and bringing in very consolidated syllabus for all the subjects, which is updated as per the needs. Okay, so it was a mammoth scale task, and very nicely the entire team has tried to bring in new concepts which are there. They have looked at the other developed countries for the syllabus related aspects, and then research based pedagogy. Okay? That's the main aspect of initial pages which are there in the syllabus. So Miller's pyramid concept has been defined there, which is asking us to look at the competency of the students. And this is very important as far as our subject of pharmacology is concerned, because we do not want our students to know only, okay, which was the basis of rote learning, which was a part of earlier curriculum, we can say to some extent. But then beyond that, our students are supposed to develop the competency. They are not only knowing, they know how the things are done. They are able to show how the things are to be done. And at the top of this Miller's pyramid, there is ability or competence that is developed through teaching learning of this 4 years course, where the students will be able to participate in the actual activities, professional activities which are expected from them. So this new concept we'll have to look at. Apart from that, NEP 2020 repeatedly has told us to look at experiential learning in both theory classes as well as practical classes. So experiential learning is not something that will be happening only in the internship or only in the industry related training. We have to implement experiential learning in the theory classes as well as practical classes. So all these aspects, unless and until we teachers try to look at these research-based pedagogical aspects very seriously, we will be thinking that we are being overburdened with the syllabus content. But if you look at all these things, and if you start preparing the subject content or your learning objectives for each class, if you prepare them properly, then I think the burden that is appearing at present, that will not be there. So if we look at this all technologies, try to look at the most important aspects of the new syllabus which are there, and if we develop that competency as teachers ourselves, we'll be able to really deliver this particular subject content to our students in the best possible manner. So all of us were having a feeling that the subject or the syllabus which was implemented in 2016-17, it needed revamping. Many things have changed across this decade, and there was necessity of integration. There was some mismatch in the contents across the subjects. All these things were there. They were identified by all learned people and PCI experts, and based on that, very detailed discussion has taken place across these last 2 years almost. Okay? So I was really fortunate to be a part of this particular team and see how people were struggling to update the syllabus, to bring the contents properly, to synchronize the contents, and also whatever has been tried across these 2 years by PCI, by teachers, by subject experts, it is really commendable. Okay? So with this brief introduction, now I'd like to start with the actual changes which have come. Okay? In the revised curriculum, as rightly said by Professor Gee, we are trying to implement integration of the subject. So vertical integration is there, as well as horizontal integration is there. Means within the semester, whatever subjects are there, the PCI team of experts have tried to integrate these things across the subjects and across the semesters also. If you look at the pharmacology syllabus, then the entire syllabus is having clinical orientation, industry orientation. Okay? So this is very important development that has come. So when teachers will be going to classroom, they will be having in their mind how the subject content is really related to industrial aspect, how it is really related to clinical research, or how it is really related to counseling the patients regarding the drug efficacy and all. Beyond that, the new technologies which have come, AI, digital healthcare, no doubt we teachers will have to get at least some training regarding how to use these AI apps to make our teaching learning better. Okay? Even for creation of the content, if you are using simple chat GPT, it will transform the way in which you prepare your presentations. Okay? So that aspect is also necessary. We'll have to understand what is Bloom's taxonomy. No doubt we know the word, but we have not very seriously tried to implement it in the classroom. Now, unless and until we implement research-based pedagogies, the subject will appear as a burden to us. But if suppose you are using flipped class, if you are using hybrid learning, part online, part offline, if you are using problem-based kind of learning, then no doubt we will be able to deliver this syllabus properly. So teachers training is a thing that is needed for proper implementation of this new NEP-based syllabus. But then what is going to happen immediately now? In the month of June, the teachers who are associated with anatomy physiology subject, they will be standing in front of their students. And the biggest thing which they will be having in their mind is they have to teach anatomy, physiology, and pathophysiology together in the same semester to their students. No doubt, initially, it may appear to be a burden. Generally, if we look at the opinions of pharmacology teachers, all of us may feel that this content is too much for a semester. Okay? Initially, it appears like that. But if you see the competency of current students, whatever they are learning in the 12th class, they are having sufficient knowledge regarding the basic anatomy and some aspects of physiology. Okay? So, the content which is there, we may feel that, okay, pathophysiology was a separate subject, it has been cut off, and then we have adjusted only it in 2 semesters. But if you look at the actual syllabus for human anatomy, physiology, and pathophysiology, the credit hours is 4. Okay? And if you count the total workload, then we have not lost too many hours in reality. The total time which has been given to us is almost equal. Just there is 5-10 lectures difference in the earliest workload which was allocated to these 3 subjects. And even now, we can do it properly if we are understanding what is the competency of students whom we are teaching, and then take this as an opportunity to integrate basic concepts of anatomy, physiology to the disease processes. We must take it as an opportunity now. And this can be easily done if we prepare our lecture materials properly, if we use online tools, if we manage our pedagogy accordingly. There is no need to worry how to deliver this particular content. So my suggestion to all teachers who are looking at HAP and pathophysiology will have to take this as an opportunity. Let's improve ourselves in terms of delivering the contents so that we will be able to very nicely deliver this particular thing, and our students will be benefited in terms of clinical orientation, advantages in terms of clinical knowledge. So if suppose you are teaching a renal disorder, then in the same semester, you are having anatomy of kidneys, physiology of urine formation, and then diseases associated with kidney. Okay. So this integration is something that we have to take up positively. And if you start preparing, see, earlier teachers had to sit with computers to prepare PowerPoint presentations for hours together. Even simple presentation used to take a long time. Today, with the help of AI, the same thing you can do in just 20-30 minutes. And you need not to work on the artwork that is being created automatically by AI. So if we use these resources, I'm sure that you will not feel the burden of integrating anatomy, physiology, and pathophysiology. That is a boon for us now. We'll be able to deliver these things very nicely if we take proper understanding of pedagogical techniques, implement the best possible techniques, use AI for your preparation. Then regarding pharmacology syllabus now, okay, really I have witnessed how Dipender Singh sir or how other members who were involved in the drafting of the syllabus or managing or coordinating the contents of the syllabus, it is really encouraging that the syllabus has been prepared in the best possible manner, where if you compare the old syllabus of Pharmacology 1 with the new syllabus of NEP, you will see that very nicely all the objectives, course objectives have been defined. And if you see the content below, then these particular objectives have been met through the syllabus. Okay? And then regarding the course outcomes, you have been clearly given the idea regarding what is expected from you in your classes. So it will be very important for us all to look at these course objectives, course outcomes very consciously, accordingly plan your classes, accordingly plan the contents of your delivery. That will be the best thing to do. And we are going to help our students through this kind of approach. Okay. Next thing is regarding general pharmacology. In this syllabus now, many new concepts have been introduced. First thing is, during the discussion, all the experts opined that we should introduce our students to the subject first instead of taking them to the depths of the things. So whatever new trends are there, they have been included. Even organ on chip like concepts, gene therapy like concepts. Initially, students have been informed regarding this. Then what are regulations, what different kind of disease-related definitions are there internationally, how people are looking at, or regulatory authorities are looking at the drug-related information. All these things have been very nicely included in the pharmacology, general pharmacology syllabus. Okay? So the contents are really beautifully designed. It is now teachers' interest, teachers' role, and teachers' strength that will bring the real flavor to the class. Okay? Regarding systemic pharmacology 1 and 2, the best thing that has happened is synchronization of pharmacology and chemistry. Okay? If we see the earlier syllabus, old syllabus, there was mismatch between the things which were taught in the across the semesters. So pharmacologist was teaching one system, but at the same time in the same semester, chemistry people were looking at another system. So this mismatch has been very consciously removed now. a pharmacology teacher will be teaching anatomy and physiology. At the same time, chemistry teacher will be teaching regarding the drugs associated with this autonomic nervous system. Okay, so pharmacology teacher is talking about autonomic nervous system. Chemistry teacher will be teaching drugs related to autonomic system. Okay, similar way, CVS, the CNS, endocrine, chemotherapy, full syllabus of chemistry and pharmacology has been synchronized now. So together, chemistry and pharmacology teachers can discuss and then arrange the delivery of the contents accordingly. So this is the best thing that has happened with us. Another aspect is regarding practicals. Unfortunately, the subject of pharmacology or laboratory of pharmacology had become dry lab because of restrictions on animal use. Unfortunately, we had to shift towards software-based practicals, simulation-based practicals. But then the current team involved in syllabus drafting has taken care of bringing pharmacology lab live again. Okay, and that liveliness is through implementation of new technologies which are there. There are some experiments which have been added now, and I congratulate all the pharmacology teachers for this, that they will be getting a chance to run their wet labs once again with implementation of modern experiments which are there. The kind of experiments are like cytotoxicity, then membrane permeability or membrane integrity. These kind of practicals have been added. Even estimation of drugs, then use of analytical tools. All these things are there. So cheer up pharmacology teachers. We are again having a chance to make our lab live. We will be teaching our students hands-on practicals in this new syllabus. So no doubt few experiments will be covering on simulations, but then be ready to implement this wet labs again. Okay. So this NEP-based new syllabus, it is having updated educational philosophy where we are expecting our students to become competent, work on interdisciplinary aspects. There is research related exposure, concepts of clinical research, pharmacovigilance, material everything has been made very nice. And fortunately, we are having AI integration for pharmacology related subject now, not only for drug discovery, but AI in clinical aspects also has been included in the syllabus. That is the great thing that has happened about us. Then, what is another aspect of the syllabus is through such integrations, horizontal as well as vertical integrations, synchronization of the subjects, we are making our students more competent, more prepared to appear for different competitive exams, to participate in the industry related activities, and we are trying to train them for research related activities also. Such kind of positivity was not present in the earlier syllabus to this extent. Okay, so we have to look at the contents like this. We have to look at the challenges also. No doubt we may feel initially that there is increased complexity in the syllabus, but if you look at the kind of developments which are happening in our field, there is no other way than to face these challenges and make ourselves more competent. Okay? Our involvement as teachers has increased tremendously now. Our involvement as content creators has increased tremendously. So we'll have to look at all these competencies as teachers also. Try to inculcate the understanding related to research-based pedagogy. Use all possible content creation tools. Use AI on every topic, and we will be able to really deliver the NEP 2020 related updated syllabus in the best possible way. The team of PCI has taken tremendous effect, and these efforts are really commendable. Now it is our opportunity, our responsibility as teachers to embrace this particular syllabus, try to create contents, try to share the contents that you are creating as open educational resources. So that will be a real transformation. People will be able to use your contents for their classes, and that's how we can go ahead. Okay. So in this short given time, I think I have delivered some clues regarding what what is there in the syllabus and how we are supposed to implement. Okay, thanks a lot for this opportunity. Over to you, Javles.
Thank you, sir. Very nicely given presentation on pharmacology. You explained that how these clinical and industrial aspects are involved during the design of this pharmacology curriculum. Definitely, sir, the vision you keep during the constitution of the syllabus or framing the syllabus, definitely our participants, they will get the things that how the syllabus is designed, what the theory behind the constitution or framework of the syllabus of pharmacology. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. We are now moving to the next subject, that is pharmacognosy, and we're having the expert of pharmacognosy. And all of us are aware that pharmacognosy is related to the traditional medicines, and is our government of India is now focusing more on these traditional medicines, and this is how this, keeping this objective in mind, this our PCI curriculum committee education has been designed pharmacognosy in the various semesters, especially in the last semester they have been included herbal drug technology, which is related with the pharmacognosy. Now we are with us for this Dr. Sunil S. Jalapure. So I will give a brief on Sunil sir. Professor Sunil sir is presently working as a principal of Kelly College of Pharmacy, Belgavi, Kelly Academy of Higher Education and Research. He completed his B.Pharm from Karnataka University, Dharwad, and obtained a M.Pharm and PhD from Rajiv Gandhi Health University, Bengaluru. He has undergone research training at Rohitdas University, Grahamstown in South Africa. Dr. Jalpure has received numerous prestigious awards in recognition of his excellence in pharmaceutical education and research. He is honored with the esteemed AICTE National Technical Teachers Award 2022, has been received Outstanding Research Publication Award for research publication from Government of Karnataka. His contribution to pharmacognosy were recognized with the Dr. M.D. Kharia Award by the Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, and he has been conferred with the SFE Special Recognition Award by the Society of Ethnopharmacology. He's been Leadership in Research Excellence Award, Professor M.L. Schropp Pharma Recognition Award, APTA Teacher of the Award 2017, Best Research Publication Award 2017, ISP Eminent Award 2012, ISP Eminence Award 2018, then Sri Subhraj Sethi Teachers and Research Students Award in 2021, Young Scientist Award also has been received, and Best Teacher Award by KL University, Belgavi. Professor Jalpure has an impressive publication record with over 190 scientific papers in national and international journals, along with 14 intellectual property rights. He has successfully completed 52 M.Pharm and 22 PhD scholars. So this is how our expert in pharmacognosy, Mr. Sunil Jalpure sir. So I invite sir to give a brief on today's topic, subject in the new syllabus, pharmacognosy. Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for a nice introduction, Professor Praveen. And at the beginning, I would like to thank Pharmacy Council of India, Pharmalok, for arranging this workshop to create awareness among our teachers, principals, directors about the new syllabus. How best this new syllabus can be effectively implemented from this upcoming academic year. So I am dealing with the subject pharmacognosy. So these are the contents of my talk. We will see the semester-wise pharmacognosy subjects which are available in the new syllabus, and what are the major changes have been done with respect to pharmacognosy subject, and to effective implementation of this subject, what are the resources and infrastructures available and require to further effective implementation and minimum laboratory requirements for the effective implementation of this new syllabus. Then, of course, the same equipments, then apparatus which are required to fulfill this new syllabus. Also, some extra equipments which have been added, that also I will show. And there are some suggestions for colleges to proper implementation of this syllabus with respect to the manpower, with respect to the learning resources, with respect to the infrastructure, how we can be ready to implement this new syllabus. And also I have one slide of conclusion. So in this new syllabus, we have 5 pharmacognosy subjects. In the previous syllabus, there were 3 core subjects. In this, only third semester and 7th semester, we do not have pharmacognosy syllabus, but across all the semesters, there are subjects of pharmacognosy. And in the 8th semester, as usual, like in the previous old syllabus, electives. In this syllabus also we have electives. So there are some changes which have been made in the new syllabus. The new syllabus introduces a semester-wise progressive learning approach. So this syllabus, if you see, starts with basic and takes students and faculty members to learn advanced concept in pharmacognosy. It is very well designed, and number of pharmacognosy related subjects are 5 in this new syllabus with 2 elective subjects. And more emphasis is given for the specialization or information with respect to pharmacognosy, what is actually relevant in the industry, what industry wants, how our students, how our final product should be in the industry. So address that, the syllabus, the emphasis has been given, and advanced techniques which are available. So those things also covered in this pharmacognosy subjects. And there are some important new subjects have been introduced in the new syllabus, like industrial pharmacognosy, advanced pharmacognosy, traditional healing practices of India, and herbal cosmetics for industry perspectives. So these, our teachers might have taught these subjects in the postgraduate students to introduce research, early research among undergraduate students. So some core and important subjects have been included in the syllabus. And this syllabus integrates, modern drug technology and traditional medicine systems. Herbal cosmetics also involved in this, and also the AI and machine learning touch has also been given for the pharmacognosy subjects, and regulatory affairs related to pharmacognosy subjects for the herbal drug industry establishments. So these all aspects have been covered in this syllabus. There is a very good integration among these all areas. So continuation to this, and more focus is given experiential learning. The previous speaker also told. So not only in pharmacognosy, entire syllabus is designed in this fashion, and industry readiness. So aspect has been given in the syllabus. Our product should be ready to use in the industry, and more is early research has been introduced in the syllabus with respect to pharmacognosy subject. And entrepreneurship, our students should not be a job seekers, they should be a job providers. So that approach is there in the syllabus. The revised syllabus enhances the opportunity in not only pharmaceutical industry, also there are a number of herbal industries are available in India and abroad. There our students can work. And earlier our students were never used to go to Ayush sectors. So there is a separate Ayush ministry in the central government. So a lot of opportunities in the Ayush sectors for our pharmacognosy students as well. So such a kind of syllabus has been framed in this new syllabus. The students studying these all subjects, definitely there will be something to give it to the Ayush sectors as well. There our students can also work. Then phytopharmaceutical and nutraceuticals areas, also our products can work there, our students can work there. Research and innovation will be, core area in the practical aspects have been covered, and startup and entrepreneurship ideas have been given in the syllabus. So resources and infrastructure requirements are there to fulfill and appropriate implementation of this syllabus. There should be a faculty empowerment, because there is a need of trained faculty in the field of pharmacognosy, phytochemistry to teach undergraduate subjects. And there are some biotechnology information also faculty should acquire to teach biotechnology, bioinformatics, and herbal drug technology, along with the expert faculty from engineering discipline to deliver guest lectures on artificial intelligence and machine learning is essential. Because not only in pharmacognosy, if you see other subjects also in the syllabus, so everywhere the artificial intelligence and pharma and machine learnings have been used to address so many issues. The faculty development programs required to empower our teachers in the areas like AI and machine learning in drug discovery, molecular docking and virtual screening, the genetic modification technologies in the subject pharmacognosy have been included, and how the genetic tools are work for in these areas also faculty should aware of it. So there should be a requirement of faculty development programs in these all areas. Then plant metabolomics and systems biology, our teachers must have taught these subjects in the postgraduate studies in pharmacognosy, but this has been put in this new syllabus for the undergraduate students. Then computational biology and chemoinformatics. So in these areas, our pharmacognosy faculty members should have, undergo some faculty development programs and acquire knowledge in these all areas to teach these subjects for the undergraduate students. Then also faculty empowerment is required to teach bioactive studies. So a lot of information has been put in this syllabus. So my friends in the pharmaceutical chemistry, they are aware of using some softwares pertaining to molecular docking. Then program used to predict the binding models between small ligands and target protein of bioactives. So these all have been put in this syllabus. So using these AutoDock, SwissDock softwares, so how bioactive the molecular docking can be done. So our pharmacognosy teacher should aware of these all softwares like ADME prediction. These for predicting pharmacokinetic and drug likeliness properties of these all bioactive compounds which are present in the plant material. So our chemistry faculty members must be aware of these all Schrodinger software, Chem Master. So our pharmacognosy faculty members should also aware of these all modelings like SAR, QSAR of the bioactive compounds. Then pharmacocore modeling knowledge should also our faculty members should have to use some softwares for pharmacophore modeling, then virtual screening and identification of bioactive compounds in drug discovery and natural product research. Some awareness, some empowerment is needed for the pharmacognosy teachers to go and learn these all techniques, tools to teach properly for the undergraduate students. And faculty empowerment to teach on database and digital resources, how to access these all databases. Because in this syllabus, pharmacognosy, some of the core subjects, the Ayush research portal has been mentioned. So wherein our students get a lot of information about herbal drug research, phytochemistry, pharmacology. So these are the very good portals to do some literature, to know the data about the formulations and recent advancement in natural product drug discovery. So this is very important Ayush research portal which is put in this syllabus. Our teachers should know how to access these all portals so that they can teach our students. And TKDL, this is actually there in the postgraduate, but this has been put in the undergraduate students to make our traditional knowledge digital library. So this is important resource for the students to know about the proper, it will give documented information on traditional medicinal knowledge, then Ayurvedic formulations. Every day, a lot of Ayurvedic formulations which comes in the market, the medicinal plants and prior, art data to support herbal drug research. There are some, how the patent can be protected in the natural product research. So these all informations which are available in this digital library. So our faculty should aware of these all digital resources to teach our students. Then NAPRA alert, this is also there in the syllabus, wherein natural product alert. So related to natural product research, so each and every data is available about the any natural product research takes place. Not only research, even information about any plant material, any crude drugs. So everything which is available in this digital library. So through this, we can teach our students about the natural product research. Then ICMR medicinal plant database is also available. So our faculty members should aware about these all database. Then we should able to teach and implement this syllabus properly to the students. Then herbal garden and raw material facilities should be there in each and every colleges, because it is mentioned in the syllabus medicinal plant garden, and lot of species needs to be there. And through these medicinal plants garden, we can create awareness among the medicinal plants. Then herbarium museum is also has to be there in the institute. Some space has to be identified as per the new syllabus, and crude drug repository also has to be created space and kept these all crude drugs properly. And we can show it to our students how the morphological characters, how the macroscopic characters can be studied of these all crude drugs, and physically these should be available in the laboratory. And these are the minimum laboratory requirements. Of course, many needs to be there, general laboratory requirements. So these have been specifically mentioned for HAP and pharmacognosy. There should be a sufficient light should be there on the working benches, because in these subjects, the microscopes are being used and sufficient light has to be given. A gas connection and one Bunsen burner may be shared by 2 students during practical sessions. Of course, it is small requirements. Each and every laboratories must be having these things, and each laboratory should have a preparation room. However, one preparation room may be shared by 2 laboratories if it is located between them, and both should be belonging to the same department. So these are the specifics which have been mentioned. That is the reason this slide has been prepared. Otherwise, each and every laboratory requirements needs to be there as per the Pharmacy Council of India to proper implementation of this syllabus. And while going through the syllabus, and also I referred standard inspection form of the PCI. So there were list of equipments, laboratory equipments, apparatus have been mentioned. So I have shown in the right side, red colored equipments which were not there in the SIF, but in this new syllabus, these all have been put. So I think all principals, directors of the colleges should keep, make available these all things. These are very small things. Definitely you must be having in the institute, but specifically these have been mentioned in the syllabus and can be kept. For example, culture bottle stand, culture flask, then culture tubes, then cutter mill, one digital microscope, double distillation unit, germination chamber. So these all must be there in the different departments, but particularly for the pharmacognosy subject. So these must be there in the laboratory, in the institute. These have been mentioned in the syllabus. So there are some suggestions to the institute, the faculty development for the effective implementation of this syllabus, to organize the regular faculty development programs in the institute on emerging areas such as AI, bioinformatics, plant metabolomics, then molecular docking, herbal standardization and regulatory affairs, and encourage faculty training through industrial visits, internships, collaborative research, and online certification courses to make more empower our faculty members, so that we can increase their teaching horizon, so that they can teach students properly. Promote interdisciplinary teaching involving experts from biotechnology, data science, Ayush people, and pharmaceutical industry. So we can invite experts from different areas, these different areas, and we can teach our students, provide hands-on training for advanced analytical instruments such as HPLC, HPTLC, GC, spectroscopic techniques and all. So first, our teachers, if they are empowered to use properly these all analytical equipments, they can teach better to our students. These all must be there in the institute, and our faculty members should be empowered to teach these all subjects. So my conclusion on this day is the newly implemented BPharma syllabus under NEP 2020 with respect to pharmacognosy subject is, with respect to even all subjects, since I am presenting pharmacognosy, it is a student-centric, skill-oriented, multidisciplinary and industry-focused. The curriculum successfully integrates traditional knowledge with modern pharmaceutical sciences with emerging technologies. Then greater emphasis has been given to the experiential learning, research innovation, entrepreneurship, and employability. The successful implementation of this new syllabus requires trained faculty, upgraded infrastructure, advanced laboratories, and digital resources should be available in the institute. Strong collaboration between academia, industry, Ayush sectors, and regulatory bodies is essential for achieving desired learning outcomes. So, in the institute needs to have MOUs, collaboration with industry, Ayush sectors for the effective implementation of this syllabus. Continuous faculty development programs and curriculum monitoring will play a key role in effective execution of this syllabus. The revised syllabus has significant potential to produce globally competent, research-oriented, and industry-ready pharmacy graduates. Thank you for your valuable attention.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sunil, sir, for giving us a brief on this new pharmacognosy, how it going to deal with the industry and or the vision behind the constitution of this pharmacognosy syllabus. Thank you once again. Now moving to the next topic in today's program, that is a subject of AI and the various computer subjects. We know that the vision behind the framing this new curriculum of BPharm, the chairman of this regulation committee, Dr. Deependra Singh sir, how he has been emphasized on this AI, because now the world is having this AI, and according to to compete in the world, how the Indian pharmacists should learn AI, how the pharmacy professionals should become expertise in the AI. So that is what the new curriculum specification is there, that we are having this artificial intelligence and the various computer subjects. So to discuss about these subjects, we are having with us Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta sir. So I will give a brief on Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta sir. Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta is presently working as a dean at JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research, Mysuru, Karnataka. He is also the director of Center for Distance and Online Education at JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research. And he is dedicated professional with more than 20 years of experience in academic, administrative, and research activities, having led various quality initiatives in education, management, and scholarly at institutional and university level. In his current role, he had led many initiatives in the development of new programs, implementation of NAP 2020, international collaborations, strategic planning, accreditations, recognitions, certifications, and collaborations with the statutory approvals at JSS. He was also the coordinator of international training programs organized by JSS Mysuru in collaboration with World Health Organization. 4 training programs for 24 Ethiopian Food and Drug Administration officials were organized and coordinated by him to strengthen the drug regulatory system globally. He has developed expertise in the K research, drug delivery, hydrogels, nanogels, pharmaceutical quality assurance, and pharmaceutical regulatory affairs. He has published more than 150 scientific review and research papers in peer-reviewed journals, and also has 2 patents to his credit. He has published many book chapters and also edited a book. He also the executive editor of Journal of Asian Association of Schools of Pharmacy, the official publication of Association of Schools of Pharmacy. He is also nominated as a member of Board of Directors, Asian Association of Schools of Pharmacy since 2018. He is also the member of various professional national and international organizations. So this is how the today's expertise in the AI and computer subjects, Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta, sir. So, sir, I invite you to deliver your expertise in the very important topic, very valuable topic, that is artificial intelligence and computer studies. Vishal, sir, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, and hearty good evening. I know it's a late evening to all my fellow pharmacists who have joined for this meeting. I thank the Pharmacy Council of India and the Pharmalok for taking this initiative in organizing an awareness workshop, which is very, very essential. At my university also, I have started this initiation because we have two pharmacy colleges under me, Mysore and Ooty. The whole content of my talk would be focused on four primary areas. One is how this AI and computer science integrations happened. What are the infrastructure and lab requirements for effective implementation of the same? How we should go about for academic planning and faculty development. And finally, what are the few recommendations which I would like to bring on board for the higher education institutions? Hello? Yeah. You're able to speak?
Yes, sure.
Sorry. Why AI has come into B form? The rationale was very beautifully articulated by Professor Gir sir, where NEP is mandating the same, and apart from that, PCI also recognized that there is a need to align pharmacy graduates with the digital health transformation which is happening across the world. And global pharmaceutical industries have already started using AI and ML for various aspects, including drug discovery, pharmacovigilance, and quality control and quality assurance. And it was felt that the graduates should have a computational literacy along with the core pharmaceutical knowledge. And that is why in the graduate attributes and the program learning outcomes and competencies, we have added a very unique skill, digital skill, which is very, very essential for today's pharmacist. And I'm also very proud that in spite of having so many statutory councils, the Pharmacy Council of India is one of the first councils to integrate AI into its curriculum. Other councils have not done as per my knowledge, but we should be very proud that we have taken a bold step and a revolutionary step in this regard. In an overview, 6 new AI data science courses have been added. 30 hours per course theory has been allocated. There is a semester-wise progression from semester 1 to 8. And the beauty is the courses are all 100% core, which is mandatory. There is no choice of any electives, especially for the AI-oriented subject. This shows that the Pharmacy Council of India is very serious on bringing about a digitally literate AI-enabled pharmacists. So in the AI subject integration at a glance, there are 6 courses which are spanning 8 semesters. The semester 1 is talking about basics of Python programming, which is the foundation course. Moving on to semester 2, where applied biostatistics and data analytics, which is primarily focusing on statistics domain. In semester 3, we have introduction to machine learning, where all the machine learning concepts are told to our students. Then the last 3 semesters, AI applications in pharmaceutical sciences, where applied AI is being taught. AI in clinical applications, where clinical AI is being taught, and ethical considerations and transitional AI, with ethics and AI will be taught along with a project. So these are the details of the program, basics of Python programming for pharmaceutical sciences. For the want of time, I'll be just very brief, where we are introducing Python to the students, control structures and functioning, how the data structures are made and file handling is done, how data is handled with various softwares, and how the data is visualized. In the applied biostatistics and data analytics, we are going to see descriptive statistics, probability, sampling and statistical interference, correlation and regression, and statistical analysis using Python. So what they learned in the basic, little bit application will also be there in the second semester. In the third semesters, again, we'll go to the move to the basics of machine learning, especially with the focus on pharmaceutical sciences, where they'll be learning about foundations of machine learning, what are the regression models, classification models, tree-based models and assembles, and unsupervised learning. The last 3 semesters will move into the applications, where in the AI application in pharmaceutical sciences, we'll have its application orientation in natural products, medicinal chemistry, pharmaceutical science, manufacturing QC, and pharmaceutical analysis. Next, AI in clinical applications. We have AI in pharmacokinetics and dose optimization, drug safety and pharmacovigilance, personalized medicine and risk stratification, AI in clinical decision support systems, and guided supervised learning projects. And the last one is ethical considerations and transitional applications, where we will be speaking about AI lifecycle and model auditing, regulatory frameworks and explainable AI, pharmacy automation and supply chain management, public health and real-world data, and transitional AI project. The why we added more on the clinical and the ethical and other consideration is because we need pharmacists to become a part of healthcare team. They should be well versed to work with the other doctors, nurses, and other category of healthcare professionals. That's why more orientation has been given to them. So the curriculum design is a deliberate spiral design where each semester builds upon the previous one and culminating into transitional project work. So there is a foundation in the first semester, core ML skills in the second and third semester, and transitional applications in the sixth, seventh, and eighth semester. So thereby we are increasing depth, domain specificity, and regulatory awareness. Major changes when you compare to the new and the previous curriculum, there is a paradigm shift from knowledge only to knowledge plus computational skills. The computational courses were very basic and it was an optional computer course, but here we have 6 mandatory AI and data science courses. Programming skills were not included. Now Python we have. Statistical training, we had a basic statistics, but we have dedicated applied biostatistics course with Python merging. Machine learning, industry relevant tools, pharmaceutical data analytics, ethics and AI were not there, and all that has been added in the new syllabus. And assessment mode was basically theory exams, and that was majorly non-university exams also. Now it is theory plus guided projects, but with practical demonstrations. The key pedagogical shifts which we have introduced is that we have the thought process, or we are redefining a thought process that not only how the pharmacy is taught, from going over from just what is taught. So we have moved from passive to active learning, where students will be learning to code, decode, and write the coding programs. From studying in the textbooks, we are moving to real data, so they'll be using various databases for their assignments. The learning outcomes have been aligned from local to industry aligned, from siloed being individual to integrated knowledge, where statistics, MI, and AL are interwoven with pharmacology, formulations, clinical pharmacies, and they are not strictly separate. From single mode, we are going to multimodal assessment, and from terminal to spiral learning. The important aspects, as in the previous, so after second aspect is how the infrastructure and resource requirement has to be planned. So what are the hardware, software, data sets, space, and the faculty for AI-enabled teaching has to be looked into. Hardware and physical lab infrastructure. So this is what I have brought about the minimum requirement to support Python, ML libraries, and data-intensive workflows. So basically, you need a computer room, but the computers what you use should be of higher configuration. At least Core i5 should be there, or Ryzen 5 and above. The RAM preferably should be 16 GB, and you can work with 8 GB. And we should have 256 GB SSD drives and at least 15-inch plus of display. And internet connectivity, minimum of 50 Mbps is preferable because most of the softwares are cloud-based, which require high internet speed connectivity. For teaching, learning, it is advisable not to use projectors, but use a 55-inch television. We can have a local server built-in within your system. It is feasible, and there should be power backup. This is how a simple computer lab it will be there, where there is a teacher space, learning projectors, and how the students will be seated, and they should be able to work on this on their own. Softwares and tools, all the recommended tools, the PC has taken very excellent care that they should be free and open source. And if you register as an institution, there is no licensing cost also. So the core, we should have Python, that is version is 3.10 plus. And basically, it is preferred that you take Anaconda distribution, which is recommended and is bundled all the key libraries. You also should have integrated development environment, which is called as IDs, where Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Labs, VS Code, PyCharm, Community Edition can be used. Data science libraries, NumSci, and Pandas, Matplotlib, all these things should be added. Statistical libraries, machine learning. For bioinformatics and chemistry, RDKit, some of the experts were telling about the tools. So all this could be there. You could have Google Colab, which is free. And data resource sources we can have from Kaggle, data.gov.in, the Government of India website where all the data is available. the Central Clinical Trial Registry, clinicaltrials.gov, and FERS from the European Union. You can have these databases. Collaboration in GitHub, you can collaborate so that you will be able to get the things on board. And Library Office or MS Office for statistical reports. The faculty requirement for AI courses, mapping of courses to minimum competency levels is expected from each teaching faculty. It is sometimes very difficult for a pharmacy faculty to teach. Preferably, colleges should think of hiring an MCA graduate, which will be highly helpful for teaching of the programs. For Python, you can, if you want to train your internal faculty, MPharm or MCA with Python exposure is very essential. For the biostatistics, MPharm with pharmacology and QA background, but he or she should have a statistical background. For machine learning, and a better is having an MTech or data science certification or equivalent. AI in pharma, it can be taught by pharmacists with AI and data science upskilling. Clinical AI, you can have MPharm in clinical practice or pharmacology, but they should have an orientation of ML. And ethical AI, the person should have broad AI literacy plus have an idea about the pharmacy regulation. Dataset and data resources requirement, again, curated open access resources aligned directly with the syllabus users cases. So I told you Kaggle, it can be there. Clinical trials, .gov, from there you can get the data. ChemMBL and PubChem both are freely available. FERS and UDRA Vigilance, again a pharmacovigilance of the European region can be used. Data.gov.v or WHO websites also give you all the epidemiology data sets for public health analytics and UCIML repository. Again, computer lab setup, 30 students should be there, room size 600 to 800 square feet. Different routers should be there. You should have instructor station, display and demonstration, data storage. For the academic planning and faculty development, how you should schedule the classes, how the faculty development program roadmap should be done, what you should do in the industry collaboration, and how the assessment strategies should be built about. So it is very, very vital for this particular program. Every institution should think about faculty development program. I have planned tentatively a 1 year or 12-month program. For the phase 1 months 1 to 2, everybody should be trained on digital literacy and Python basics. It can be done by online or offline mode, and these are the topics which can be done. Phase 2, again, in the next corresponding couple of months, the faculty should be trained in statistics and data analysis with Python. Machine learning concepts and applications, and hands-on workshop is very, very essential because this cannot be taught theoretically. You have to really practically do and understand it. In the phase 4, domain-specific AI applications, in specialized module, depending on the specialization of the 5 different subjects, it can be done separately. For ethics, regulation, and AI governance, sessions on you bring in global leaders, global regulatory officers on board, and ensure learning from them. The important thing we have to remember that for teaching of these subjects, AI and other related subjects, industry integration or collaboration is very, very essential. It is essential to bridge classroom AI learning with real pharmaceutical industrial practice. So organize pharma tech industry visits. All these days we have been focusing on the manufacturing, quality control, quality assurance. But now when you take them on the industrial tour, encourage them to visit how the application of AI is going to happen. Partner with the CROs, hospital pharmacy units, and state drug authorities for anonymized data sets with the Drug Data Privacy and Protection Act for the data set partnerships. Set up curriculum advisory boards and have industry partners on them. Have guest lecturers from the industry to teach many of these subjects and real-world AI applications. Internships and exposure programs, it has been made mandatory, but ensure that some of the students undergo AI-related projects. And you could also think of having a joint certification programs with NASCOM, NILIT, or Coursera for supplementary medical credentials in Python, ML, and pharmacy courses. How you should do the academic planning for this higher education? See, this Python, this ML, and other aspects should be taught differently. The practical steps, which with experience, what I'm proposing, I have given here. Schedule the classes 2 lectures per week as standalone sessions. Have continuous 2-hour classes, don't have any breakings, and do not club with lab-heavy pharmacy subjects. Have a unique time for it. Allocate dedicated computer slots, again minimum 2 hours per week for hands-on Python practice aligned to each theory unit. Sequence the 5 units of first semester and the second semester to complete the foundational topics before attempting the machine learning in the third semester. Ensure the faculty, if you are having your own internal faculty, you are trained him, ensure that he has gone complete training on the first and second semester topics, and then only he should be able to train the third semester. Plan the mid-semester internal assessment as coding exercises or mini case study submissions. Don't give routine question and answers. Content and resource planning, reserve the last 2 weeks of semester 7 and 8 for guided project presentations. Create Pharma AI Resource Center page on your institutional LMS if you have, where a lot of data sets and other information should be easily available to the students. Establish a peer teaching model there where senior students over a period of time, they can in turn train their junior students. Coordinate with the library to provide institutional access to textbooks and referred in the syllabus, because all the textbooks which are listed are available, most of them are available free of cost in ImpleNet. And conduct a semester start orientation session for students on course expectations, software setup, and data access. This is very, very vital. These subjects cannot be taught for the initial phase within the 30 hours. You have to take additional orientation, additional classes to bring students on board, and then only you should be able to teach them. In the assessment also, there are 20 marks. So you can have midterm tests in the form of coding assignments and mini case studies. For the end semester, which is a written theory examination, give questions related to data set interpretation and model output questions. So some of the formats for the internal sessional examinations which I'm proposing is practical Python coding test, writing a function, analyzing a CSV, generating a plot, data set interpretation exercise you can also give, giving a pandas data output, answering clinical and pharma interpretation questions, a peer presentation on mini case studies. So this will make the course very, very interesting to the students. And summary and call for action, please, some of the important points I would like to remember for you that PCI has revised its curriculum and integrating 6 mandatory AI and computer-oriented courses across 8 semesters. This is a systemic reform and not a cosmetic reform. It was a very Herculean task for them, and we should congratulate PCI for bringing out the same. The curriculum follows a deliberate progression model from Python to statistics to ML to applied AI to clinical AI to ethics, and each course builds upon the previous one. Infrastructure needs are kept very much throughout India, and they're very, very modest because most of the tools are open source tools. And only thing you require is a functional computer lab and a curated open databases. Data sets are sufficing the purpose. Faculty readiness is the critical success factor. We as faculty should be ready for this transformative change. And the phase 12-month FDP is the most impactful investment any higher education institution or a pharmacy school can make right now. Industry linkage for dataset, guest lectures, and student projects will enrich learning far beyond the syllabus alone. So what I will be requesting, immediate next steps for the institutions who are participating here, audit your existing laboratory hardware with the specifications what I have produced. Identify key faculty who have the keenness and orient them for the FDP. Set up Anaconda on all your lab computers, which is Python programming. Bookmark open data sets and draft a semester-wise implementation calendar. These are new campus which you are bringing out, and thank you everyone again, and thanks Pharmalok, Pharmacy Council of India, for making me one of the family member in this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very nicely explained that how this importance of AI and what is the vision behind inclusion of this AI by PCI, as we are going to make our pharmacist which is globally competent. So this is how you are giving a insight on this AI, so that our faculties and ourselves are definitely we are ready to learn now this AI and all these programs. And you have been given a very valuable information about the various tools which are easily available on the internet regarding the AI. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thanks.
We are now moving to the last session, last subject under the today's program, that is and very core subject of the pharmacy profession, of pharmaceutics. So for this subject, we're having an expert, Dr. Swarup Kumar Lahoti, sir. So I will give a short brief on this on Lahoti, sirs. Dr. Swarup sir is a professor and head at Department of Pharmaceutics, Y.B. Chavan College of Pharmacy, Aurangabad, which is now Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. And he has been completed his B.Pharm and M.Pharm from Nagpur University and PhD in 2009. He has been awarded, honored with and D.Litt in pharmaceutical sciences by Mount Elbert Central University, USA. He has been a coordinator of NAC, as well as is a nodal officer of QCI, PCI, and officer of NIRF, as well as he has been elected as a vice president of APTI Maharashtra. He is having near about 27 years of experience in teaching and 2 years of experience in a pharmaceutical industry. More than 95 students are completed M.Pharm under his guidance, and 8 students has completed PhD. Near about he has got industrial consultancies of the various pharma industries and research grants, various research grants. He has been filed near about 5 patents, 68 research publications, and 26 research presentations. He has been delivered as a resource person. The various sessions, more than 30 sessions has been delivered across the country. He has been received a national award for the best M.Pharm thesis award in 2022 at Pune. Best research and project guide at Pharmathon 2025 at Sangamner, Maharashtra. Most influential professor at National Education Award by Business School Affairs, and Leadership Award at APP, Indo-Malaysian International Conference in 2022. Dr. Swarup sir is a good friend of mine, and I know his expertise in the field of pharmaceutics. So Swarup sir, I invite you to deliver your expertise in the subject of pharmaceutics. Sir, you just unmute.
Am I audible, sir?
Now you are audible. Yes, sir.
Just a minute. I'll try to share my screen.
Sure, sir.
So, thank you, Praveen Javle, sir, and Amit Jha, sir, for arranging such a wonderful and well-needed workshop. And it's the need of a time. And thankful to the Pharmacy Council of India for giving such a wonderful syllabus, which is really industry. This will create a industry-ready students, really, and digitalized student, I will say. And this was a Herculean task, and this was led by the Dr. Dipender Singh sir, and along with the team members. This was really a great task was there, and at last we come up with a very excellent syllabus, and that will be definitely bring laurels to the pharmacy profession. I will try to share this screen. Able to see. Can you see my screen, sir?
No, not yet, sir.
Can you see?
It's there, sir, now.
Yes, sir.
What
about,
yes.
Now able to see?
Yes, now it's sharing. Yes, sir.
So, sir, actually, when the syllabus was into the public domain, what happened? The first reaction was there of all the staff members, all the colleagues, was that this syllabus is of whether the pharmacy or whether it is AI syllabus or whether engineering syllabus was there. But what happened after going through all the syllabus, all the aspects of the syllabus, we find that this particular syllabus was actually in need of a time, sir. And actually, without this particular AI and digitalization, we cannot go ahead. And first thing, when the syllabus was read by everybody, मुझे लगता है सभी को, the AI was a fear, I think. But after hearing Professor Vishal Gupta sir, I think this Gupta sir has made this path very easy, and he has already given total description regarding how this AI, you can say, because everything pharmaceutics, pharmacology, we are aware of that. But as a pharmacy faculty, AI and all this machine learning and Python, actually these are the new buzzwords for us, actually, and that was creating a fear in our mind. even all the faculty members, all the even the principals and everybody was fear regarding that. But what happened after this Professor Gupta's guidance, in a very short, within 15 minutes, he has guided that how this particular AI can be sought out and how it can be taught to the pharmacy students. So thank you, Gupta sir, for giving such a wonderful your thoughts on this AI and how we can.
Pleasure is mine, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
And already been it is covered by the Gear sir. These are the key highlights of the new syllabus. Already is aligned with the NEP.
Yes, sir,
Audible, sir?
sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir,
Excuse
audible.
me, sir, can you make it presentation mode, sir?
Hello.
Sir, please make it presentation mode.
Presentation. Is it in presentation mode? Now it's okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay. Nah. So what happened? These are the key highlights of the syllabus. Actually, the artificial intelligence, data analysis, automation, and the latest digital technologies that has been integrated with this particular syllabus. If we see our old syllabus are there, we are still teaching to our students all these subjects are there, which are routine subjects of the pharmacy. But what happened after completion of your B pharmacy and M pharmacy? Many students, they are going for the data science. They are going for the different technological course. Industries are there, technical industries are there. So that the need of a time that this particular syllabus should be integrated with all these digital technologies, even these AR and VR, that is also included as a part of the syllabus in there. And then there is academic flexibility is there into the elective courses. If we see, there was academic flexibility was there in the previous course also, but if we find in this syllabus the academic flexibility is much more. The number of electives that is increased in every semester, and that will give the choices to the students as per their liking and where they want to take their career. They want to take their career. Along with that, if you see the there are opportunities for the projects, because initially what happened in previous syllabus we are having only one project, but here the projects are 2 semesters having the projects also there, and these projects in the 7th semester and 8th semester there are the projects, and the student has to submit the 2 projects reports. That means the students, not only the theoretical but also practical aspects, the research aspects are also integrated with this particular syllabus. Internships, 2 internships are there, that is made mandatory, because what happened, the only theoretical aspect is not sufficient, because we see in engineering the internship, even in medicals also internships are necessary. But what happened in pharmacy, only 4 weeks internship was there, but now there is a 2 internships programs are there, that is made mandatory. Also there is a exposure to startup and the industry exposures also there in this particular new syllabus. Then the program outcome, this outcome based syllabus is there. In previous syllabus this graduate attributes, then program based the PEOs and POs are not well defined, but now in this particular syllabus this graduate attributes and PEOs and POs are clearly defined. Along with that, that is ability enhancement courses, skill enhancement courses, vocational courses that is introduced, that already been discussed by the Gear sir. Along with that, pharmacy, in your previous syllabus what happened, only the pharmacy aspects was covered, but here new aspects related to the pharmacy, aligned with the pharmacy, like material vigilance and vigilance are there. Material vigilance means these are the courses which, this is a course which deals with the medical devices, safety of the medical devices. Vigilance, this blood products, safety of the blood products and the blood transfusion. Along with scientific writing, up till now scientific writing was only considered as a part of masters of pharmacy or the M pharmacy, but now scientific writing is also introduced into the B pharmacy. Along with that, PAT, which is a tool which is continuously used into the industry, process analytical technique. QBD, that is also included. And what happened, we are having food and drug administration, but up till now we are only concentrating on to the drug. The food aspect we are missing, so the food science courses are also included. Not only that, how we can create a newer and newer things, how we can produce the newer drugs or the useful substances from the waste food, that is also included as a part of syllabus. And one of the important aspect where the students can make a career, that is supply chain management. So supply chain management is also included as one part of the elective, because many students are there, rather than their traditional roles into the different parts of the pharma industry, they can go in supply chain management. Up till now, what happened? This supply chain management, all this aspect that is taken care by the engineers, but now the pharma graduate can also work in the supply chain management. Then there is a wide the scope of this particular syllabus is very wide, and if you see, there is more holistic development of the student, because all these, if you see, go to the syllabus, if you go to the all the courses, all these ability enhancement courses, skill enhancement courses, vocational courses are there. There is a holistic development of the student that occur with this particular new syllabus. So in this particular semester one, you can see we are having the, as far as the pharmaceutical is concerned, maximum syllabus, if you see, that is matching with the previous syllabus, maximum courses they are matching with the previous syllabus, but certain new electives that has been added. So general pharmacy is there, that is matching with our pharmaceutics one, theory and practical. So requirement has already been clear to everybody. The requirement of the pharmaceutics one and the that is pharmaceutics 2, that is for the general pharmacy, theory and practicals are there. That covers the pharmaceutics 1 of the first year, that covers our general pharmacy. Then physical pharmaceutics or physical pharmacy, everybody is aware regarding that. Then dosage form technology, dosage form, there is pharmaceutical dosage form 1, that covers the solid dosage forms are there. That covers solid dosage form, tablet, capsules, along with that the powder dosage form, microencapsulations, that is covered in detail. Pharmaceutical engineering, it is already been known subject. Pharmaceutical microbiology, only theory is included, because practicals of pharmaceutical microbiology, they are clubbed with the pharmaceutical biotechnology as the practicals. Then along with that, you know that along with the pharmaceuticals, the new concept is coming, nutraceuticals and functional foods are there. So that is ability enhancement course is added as a nutraceuticals, because nutraceutical field is coming up. So along with that, suppose there is a lateral, if any students are there which are of lateral entry after completion of your diploma in pharmacy, there are 47 credits has to be needed. So 41 credits from the diploma and 6 credit that has to be taken by the students. That has to be covered healthcare, psychology and communication skill, that is theory and practical, that is needed to be covered by those students who are in the lateral entry students are there. Basics of Python programming and the pharma science, that has to be covered, and applied biostatistics and data analytics, that has to be covered, because those students we are not studied this particular subject during their diploma in pharmacy, so they have to appear for these 3 subjects, so they will get 47 credits for appearing for the after lateral entry. Then as far as the semester 4 is concerned, we are in pharmaceutical biotechnology, along with theory and practical is there. Pharmaceutical biotechnology practical, the microbiology practicals and the biotechnology practical, that is club. So biotechnology practicals are very good, that is DNA and RNA isolations also there. Along with that, many sophisticated techniques that has been included, like electrophoresis into the pharmaceutical biotechnology. Then pharmaceutical dosage form 2, that is theory and practical, that is included. Pharmaceutical dosage form 2 is there, that includes the monophasic liquid dosage form, biphasic liquid dosage form like emulsions and suspension. Along with that, aerosols, multi-dose inhalers are there, and semi-solid. So that is covered in this pharmaceutical dosage form 2, theory and practicals. So theory and practical, they are complementary with each other, already been covered in our previous syllabus also. Then here semester 6 covers the biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetic. Here the biopharmaceutics practicals, that is included. That is a new development in this particular syllabus, because we know that if anybody want to work very well into the research, as far as pharmaceutics is concerned, physical pharmacy and biopharmaceutics, these are the 2 basic subjects are there. So that's why the biopharmaceutics practicals, that is included. And here in but maximum practicals of there is nothing to worry, because maximum biopharmaceutics practicals are there which are on calculation basis, are there. So that's why here what is needed here, this maximum database practicals are there, and along with that certain in silico methods, and some are based on the ADME softwares. And already Dr. Gupta said that maximum softwares are the open based softwares are there. So that's why there is no problem by using this particular softwares. Then intellectual property rights, that is also not included into the previous syllabus as a compulsory subject. But now this intellectual property rights, because patent is an integral part of the industry, so that's why and the research. So intellectual property rights, that is included as a syllabus in theory, and that is a very good initiative what is taken by the PCI in this particular syllabus, because initially it was not a compulsory subject. Then pharmaceutical jurisprudence, as always, then that is there. Then drug stores and business management, that was missing actually into the previous syllabus, but as a elective, the ability enhancement course that is included in this particular course, because many students are there after completion of the B pharmacy, they are starting their own drug stores, they are starting their own business, so that this is a need of a time that this DSBM as a subject that should be included. Then active pharmaceutical ingredient and excipient, because we are only concentrating onto the APIs, but excipients are also playing an important role. So specifically, a specialized subject is included into the excipient. Along with that, regulations of excipient and different guidelines of the excipients are there. That is included, IPC guidelines that is needed, and that is included at this particular part of syllabus. So, but it is an elective. It is an elective syllabus, active pharmaceutical ingredient and the excipient sciences. And the process analytical technique is also included as a one. There's a vocational course is that, because I was discussing with one of the senior fellow at the Vocat Research Center. What he was saying, he is in need of a student who is aware regarding the PAT technology. So what happened? Unfortunately, this PAT technology only introductory part was there, but now the PAT process analytical technique is specifically included in this syllabus as a vocational course into this semester 6. Then in semester 7, the cosmetic and cosmetical sciences included as a compulsory subject. Initially, it was as a elective was there, but now it is a compulsory. We know that we are having Drug and Cosmetic Act, but we are only concentrating onto the drugs, not the cosmetics. And many students are there after completion of the B pharmacy and M pharmacy, they are going for the cosmetic industries, because there is equivalent cosmetic industries are there, and all the rules, all the development that is almost similar. So they can make a career in cosmetic industry. So that are cosmetics and cosmeceuticals that is included as a syllabus. Presently, this subject is mandatory only in M pharmacy pharmaceutics, but you can see this subject is included in B pharmacy now. Cosmetic and cosmetical sciences. This includes all the cosmetics, all the problems related to the which can be solved by the cosmeceuticals, along with cosmetic regulation, Cosmos guideline, EcoCert guidelines. There are different guidelines are there, which are actually we are not aware regarding that, because in our syllabus that is not included as a compulsory subject, but now it is included as a compulsory subject. The regulatory affairs as a theory, because we know that if anybody want to work into the industry, regulatory affairs is a mandatory that is needed. So that is included as a theory. Then CGMP guidelines as a specific, this included as a subject as a ability enhancing course. Pharmaceutical automation, as discussed by Gupta sir, and as a part of AI, automation is indispensable part of the in industries, and every industry is moving toward the automation. So that's why if this is mandatory now, or this is a need of a time, that this type of subject, pharmaceutical automation, is included in this semester 7. Then medical devices. This is one of the area nowadays. New guidelines are also published for medical devices. So as a ability enhancement course, medical devices is included as a subject. Then transformation of food waste into medicinal products. Clear? So this is also one of the new area, a new subject that is included as a ability enhancement course. Clear? Then biosimilars, vaccines, and macromolecules, that is also included as a part of this syllabus, as a part of 7th semester as an elective. So what happens? Student can select automation. Student can go for the medical devices to make a career into the pharmaceutical industry. Then in semester 8, there is specifically industrial pharmacy and facility design. This is a much needed subject. Presently, we are having only industrial subject, but facility design, that is a new addition is there to this particular course. Pharmaceutical management, this is every time this course is included. Presently, there is pharmaceutical marketing is there, but this is pharmaceutical management, slight changes that is there. So it is, you can say, more generalized subject, pharmaceutical management. There's sterile dosage form and novel delivery system. It is already covered course into the old B pharmacy syllabus also. Then there's a new addition of pharmaceutical marketing skills as a practicals. Because what happened up till now, pharmaceutical marketing is comparatively neglected part into the pharmacy profession here while teaching. But what happened? We know that the everything depends on marketing. The future of pharma industry depends on marketing, and there is a lucrative career that is there into the pharmaceutical marketing, and many students are entering into that. So that's why to attract these particular students to the pharmaceutical marketing, the practical aspects that is also covered. But here maximum is on survey based practicals are there, so that student will get a courage to go into the market and do these particular surveys related to the pharmaceutical marketing. Then there is separate elective on the pharmaceutical packaging. Clear? Because equally important part into the pharmaceutical development is packaging, and newer innovative packaging they are coming into the market. Then supply chain management, then traditional healing practices, that is your Indian knowledge system, then futuristic pharma through the augmented reality and virtual reality. This you can see that is pharma 4.0. Means this syllabus is in a futuristic way. How will the pharma industry as a pharma 4.0? So that is also included as one of the elective, that is augmented reality, virtual reality used into the pharmaceutical manufacturing. So that gist will also cover in this particular subject. Herbal cosmetic and basic training in accepting handling, that is a part of your vocational training is included. Then as for, so this is in nutshell what is been covered as a part of pharmaceutics. But what happened in pharmaceutics, and जैसे बोलता मैं हमेशा बोलते रहता हूँ जिसका कोई नहीं उसका pharmaceutics है. So what happened, many things are there, many subjects are there which are allied subjects are there, they are the part of pharmaceutics department that is been covered in pharmaceutics department. Then what is needed, it is rightly put by the many of the faculties and Gupta sir, that practical training that is needed into the AI, Python, machine learning, virtual reality, augmented reality, PAT, data analysis, because that is needed. We are well aware regarding pharmacy rules, regulations, all detailed knowledge about that, but we are really frankly not aware regarding all these newer concepts are there. So and this syllabus is technologically driven syllabus, so that's why we should be very trained. We should in this particular area of AI and all this digitalization techniques are there. Along with that, we should have the MOUs with pharma industry, with hospitals, with NABL and CDSCO approved labs are there, and also interdisciplinary fields, because this is a totally NEP driven interdisciplinary syllabus. So we should have the MOUs with the engineering colleges. We should have the MOUs with those VR labs or machine learning labs, or those colleges which are running this particular courses. Along with that, we specifically, this is the emphasis that is need of a time, that conduction of offline and online workshop in small groups. Because today this Pharmalok has taken initiative, and at a glance, this was covered. This was covered here. Every aspect is covered in little bit. But what happened? Subject specific, department specific workshop should be conducted on a localized basis. Maybe maybe a old institution or any a premier institution in that particular area can take a lead and can organize this type of workshop in a small groups. Maybe subject specific workshop can be conducted. Department specific workshop can be conducted, and the discussion can be conducted, so that we can go through this, but we can come to the best possible outcome of this particular syllabus. And most important, as is rightly put by the CR Patel sir, that is sharing basis. Knowledge and resource sharing is important, because it is not possible to cover everything by one particular person or one particular institution. So knowledge sharing, resource sharing, so this is the need of a time in this particular syllabus. Along with that, the expert guest sessions are there. Many NPTEL and SWAYAM courses are there, which are on this particular syllabus. So that can be conducted, that we can ask the student to join this NPTEL courses, SWAYAM courses, so that they can get an idea regarding this particular courses. Along with that, as a faculty member, we can also appear for this NPTEL and SWAYAM courses. These are very good courses which are conducted by the IITs and different premier institutions. And many courses are there which are on AI or Python or ML or all other data analysis that is available on the NPTEL. So we can appear for these particular courses, so that we can be expert in this particular field. And preparedness and planning for all semester is in advance is very much necessary, because what happened? So we are only prepared for first year. Again, what about second year? What about third year? So it is the need of a time back that we should start our preparedness right from first to final year itself, because syllabus is there. everything is ready. So that's why we should prepare ourselves up to the final year, so that whenever, because maybe we are facing difficulties in first year, but what happened after that, whenever these second year or third year and final year, we will be already prepared for that, all the tasks, all the subjects, because if we start our preparation right from the first year itself, then subscription of the software if it is needed, then latest configuration of PCs are there, ICT facilities updation already covered by the Gupta sir. And what we can expect certain support from the Pharmacy Council of India, but Pharmacy Council of India has taken this particular very great initiatives and given this very excellent syllabus, but modification of SIF as per the requirement of this particular syllabus, staff pattern changes, qualification specialization changes, lab requirement changes, that is required. Along with that, ICT facilities requirement as per the syllabus, that should be changed into the SIF. At the same time, there should be a support from the regulatory bodies like Pharmacy Council of India to organize this particular type of workshops and the seminars and training programs on this particular syllabus, maybe on small basis, maybe on larger basis, so that we can together we can definitely give the maximum output of this particular syllabus. So at the nutshell, I will say just be ready. The future belongs to those who are ready for the change, because because only thing is constant into this world is the change. So we have to change with the time, the need of a time. So everything happens for a reason, and that reason causes a change. Sometime it hurts. पहली बार ऐसा हुआ ही था. Whenever what happened when this syllabus was implemented, there was everybody was discussing this syllabus is very vast. Syllabus is flooded with AI. Syllabus flooded with machine learning. But what happened as we go forward, we will see that this is aimed for all best. Clear? So we can give best possible to our pharma student, and our students will be definitely industry ready. Not only industry ready, but internationally they are competing. Clear? So with this, so thank you Pharmalok team, thank you Pharmacy Council of India for giving this opportunity, be a part of this particular syllabus framing committee of pharmaceutics department, and I'm thankful to all the members for your patience listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable guidance and information regarding this pharmaceutics. You mentioned that the practicals of biopharmaceutics and the inclusion of IPR is definitely is there. And so many changes are there in the pharmaceutics that you mentioned. Thank you once again, sir. Now, due to the we are going somewhat late for the program, so we are skipping the question answer session. So I request participants that you will be in the group of Pharmalok, so there also we will be in touch regarding these curriculum issues and the doubts and the queries. So the expertise will answer, our Pharmalok team expertise will also answer your questions regarding this new curriculum. So today's expertise, I thanks all the sir is with us. So to share his view and all perspectives regarding the today's session and address the gathering.
There are so many learned people who are just given their views regarding the new, the whole team that they have given us opportunity to contribute to in this syllabus. And really, friend, it was a Herculean task, and a lot of people were involved in that, and they have made their efforts. And finally, we are having one form of the syllabus. Change is always, I always say, change is eternal, and we have to face it and be, nothing is, you can say it is perfect. So there is an ongoing process of improvement, and a lot of things what it is new for this time, maybe it will be again old for in the coming time. So we have to be very adaptable, very proactive, and specifically I'm requesting to the teachers who are involved, who have joined here, that we have to make our effort. आप जो सीखना है और लर्निंग है, ये ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस है, और हमको लगातार उसमें अपना जो रोल है प्ले करते रहना पड़ेगा, और जो चेंज है उसको अडॉप्ट करते रहना पड़ेगा. अगर आप इस चेंज को अडॉप्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम पीछे रह जाएंगे। और हम जो कंटेम्पररी टाइम है, अभी भी हम बहुत सारी चीजों पे बात कर रहे हैं कि दिस इज न्यू, मे बी इट इज न्यू फॉर आवर सिलेबस, बट इफ यू लुक ग्लोबली it is a trend, and everywhere you will find that this is a trend, and people of the pharmacy, they are studying it. So what we target, that we require a very competent pharmacist. Maybe they are working in any facet of a profession, they should perform, or they should do good in that, and at least they should be aware what is in the contemporary time, what it is going on, what new is coming, what is the future prospects. So it should be known to them. So basically what I'll urge upon everybody, that they just, you continue learning, just continue. We say, it is always, you will have that, uh, learn, unlearn and relearn. सो दिस इज जरूर हमारा जो ब्लैक बोर्ड है, जो मैं कहता हूं हमेशा, जो हमारा दिमाग है वो एक ब्लैक बोर्ड जैसा है, जिसपे आप कुछ लिखेंगे तो वो कुछ परमानेंट नहीं रहता है। हमको सीखना है, फिर उस ब्लैक बोर्ड को क्लीन करना है, फिर नई बात सीखनी है, और फिर हमको लगातार ये जो सीख, आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल दैट यू पीपल आर सो अवेयर दैट यू हैव ऑर्गेनाइज्ड दिस awareness program, and definitely, and the professionals who will come out, they will be proficient, and again they will be skilled, and they will definitely they will contribute to the profession when you'll practice the pharmacy in the different fields. So again, thank you, Pharmalok, for organizing such event. Again, so many senior teachers, my elders, my the respectable teachers are joined, and they have given their views, so I'm again very thankful to them also. And thank you, Praveen sir, so for calling me there. And I'm requesting all my colleagues, my seniors, my juniors, and even the young teachers who are entering into the profession, that keep learning. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That is what we are now getting the efforts and the vision behind framing the syllabus under your leadership. And I still remember once you said, sir, that the teacher or every person in his life, before sleeping, he should read at least one page of a book.
Yes.
So that is what very important teach that you are giving to the society, that and that is what it is reflecting in the new syllabus. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir.
And addressing the gathering. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Now moving to the next part, that this program is associated by National Pharmacy Welfare Association, which is one of the biggest organization and who is working for the benefit of the pharmacy profession. So here we are with us, the Vice President of National Pharmacy Welfare Association, that is NPWA, Dr. Amol Shah sir. So I am requesting Dr. Shah sir to address the gathering. Dr.
Thank you, Praveen sir. Thank you so much. I am firstly thankful to Dipendra Singh sir, Chairman of Education Regulation Committee of the PCI, and all the PCI delegates, including the President. And I am thankful to Amit Jha sir of Pharmalok team, and all the Saurabh Verma sir, Santosh Verma sir, Saurabh sir, and Praveen Zavle sir, who is a MH coordinator, for arranging this online faculty awareness program workshop on new syllables of PCI for BPharm, in coordination with National Pharmacy Welfare Association and various other co-partners. Since 8 to 10, it is our time. It's already, Dipendra Singh sir said, it's too late. I am thankful to pharmaceutical chemistry expert Ramarao sir, Gir sir, who is pharmacy practice expert, C.R. Patil sir, pharmacology expert, Dr. Sunil Jalal Pure sir, who is my mentor, pharmacognosy expert, Vishal Gupta sir, and Lahoti sir for pharmaceutics. Even though during the discussion I seen many registers members, even more than 700 totally registered for this national pharmacy webinar on the syllables, but at last I am now seeing remaining are the 180. Hope it is the right figure, Praveen sir. The syllables discussed by chemistry, ecology, pharmacy practice, cognosy, it is in 15 minutes we discussed. It is a very basically we discussed. As Swarup Lauti sir said, we need to go in a deep sense for each subject. It is really necessary, and your guidance for the same is allowed, sir. It is acceptable. Surely, we Pharmalok team and National Farmers Welfare Association in future. Recently, we will organize separate with the subjects. It is necessary to act it subject wise and not for the first year. Swarup sir said, not for the first year. It is necessary for second year, third year, and final year also. That is a good suggestion given by the Swarup sir. As we know, the C.R. Patil sir, Jalal Puri sir, these are the heads, and Vishal Gupta sir very impressively said regarding the AI, artificial intelligence. All the peoples, all the faculties are frightened about this new syllables considering the AI. But Gupta sir, really your approach and your guidance is very important for us, and you decreased our fear regarding the AI. So we are very thankful for the same. Some of the comments in the message section I have seen. The Thiruvaram said semester change your pattern from semester to yearly pattern. It is actually not in the hand of Pharmalok or NPWA. It is totally decided by the Pharmacy Council of India. Also, some guests have said that upload the PPT in the group. So I request Praveen Zavle sir to add all the PPTs of the all the expertise of all subjects to upload the PPTs in the group. The subject specific workshop in the future we need to arrange separately for the ecology, chemistry, cognosy, pharmacy practice, and particularly AI. So this is the very good session arranged by Pharmalok, Amit Jha sir, and all the team with the in association with the National Pharmacy Welfare Association and all other the co-members. So I am thankful to all the expertise, all the participants included in this session. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Amol sir. Definitely in future we are planning to organize subject-wise sessions, maybe if, offline or as well as online, in association with National Pharmacy Welfare Association. So that is what Pharmalok and NPWA by hand in hand will goes and will do the better activities for the pharmacy profession. Thank you, sir. Now I'm requesting very eminent personality, senior personality, national convener of Pharmalok, Professor R.K. Khar sir. Sir, I'm requesting you to address the closing session, address the gathering, sir, please.
Thank you very much, Professor Praveen ji. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
You are audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, my name displayed is different, than I am. I am carrying the name of my host here.
There is no need to display your name, sir.
I thought, anyway, it's already getting too late, but then it's very customary on my behalf to thank each and every one of you for this excellent session which has taken place, Let me tell you at the outset, first of all, we should thank the Pharmacy Council of India right at the outset, because they have really done a wonderful job. We had a very good bird's eye view in last 2.5 hours about as to how this new syllabus has been made up. And I think this is really futuristic in nature, and it is very contemporary in nature, and certainly it's going to set new challenges to all of us. We will accept it, and certainly everything is dynamic. The syllabus is not constant for age to come. That's what we have been doing in the previous decades. The syllabuses are going to change every 4 to 5 years, so any suggestions coming will be always acknowledged. I'm also very, very thankful to definitely all the speakers who have given their excellent time. They have spent a wonderful Sunday evening with all of us to educate different stakeholders of the profession. It was started by Professor Gir M. Mushtaq, then followed by Professor Ramarao, and Nadella, then C.R. Patil, Dr. Sunil Jalalpure, Dr. Vishal Gupta, Dr. Sarup Lahoti, and then we also had another eminent person here on the board, along with his very dynamic team members, as well as the young and dynamic president of Pharmacy Council of India, who has always blessed this excellent team. Now, respect we are at a very, very important stage where we have to transform ourselves, we have to change ourselves, and a very good syllabus is already on, but syllabus is not so important. How do you, so for that, but in order to transform the pedagogy, it's the right time. Unless and until you have a very good, excellent syllabus with you, which is futuristic, which is give you a lot of employment in future, but then you have to change your method of teaching. And you know, everybody has said, and even all that person, there was a special session on artificial intelligence as well. The lot of and data science abreast with it. We have to change from teacher centric to student centric approach as far as the 2020 has been mentioned by other speakers as well. There are three dimensions which are very important, which every teacher, should underline it. First and the foremost, which has been said already, what we call as experiential learning. And we call it as do and reflect framework. Then second, participative learning, which is known as to co-create and collaborative framework. And thirdly, what is also all the more important is problem-based learning. It is in fact to inquire and solve framework by various different structured problems, structured cases relevant to pharma industry, relevant to your course. So I'll give one quick example of, suppose you are teaching tablets, how to go through these three steps. First and the foremost, if we say experiential learning, when you are teaching tablets, friends, first of all, let us say that there are two processes. Tell the students to make tablets by both the different granulation processes, the wet as well as dry granulation process. And it's going to give you a lot of science in it, as to how you're going to make the choice of different excipients and how you're going to, control the various pharmaceutical processes and their parameters. And it will also then secondly, in experiential learning, you have to intentionally induce the defects like capping, like lamination, like picking, and adjust the machine settings to fix all these problems as far as the tablets are concerned. And then lastly in this, the industrial simulation is very important. Industrial connection, the regulatory connection. The students need to operate the analytical equipments to run the official compendial pharmacopoeial quality control tests, which perhaps most of you are already aware of. While it's the second module, which deals with participative learning, means how do you include all the students in the process of your teaching and learning and the pedagogy? First, quick tip I will give you, what we call as excipients speed dating. Give one excipient to one student. You deal with microcrystalline cellulose. The other excipients, because excipients are very, very important for drug delivery systems, let all of them know what are their advantages, how they can be used, why they can be used, and why they cannot be used. Then another important aspect in tablets here, you can spend time on coating. You see the great coating debate. Have a debate on coating. Pros and cons of film coating, sugar coating, enteric coating. This could be another aspect of this group learning. Thirdly, and lastly, the third module, which I said, the third dimension, learning through by problem-based learning. This is, for example, you have three. What you do, you make a batch of tablets which fails in, suppose it fails in dissolution and passes the disintegration test. This is a very, very interesting example as to you'll find out what is the root cause of this tablet which is defective, which does not comply with dissolution, but complies with disintegration. A lot of science in it. Then suppose on the lower scale, on the small scale, you have all the desirable properties, all the outcomes, but on the large scale, when the scale is higher, when you go from say 1 kg to 100 kg, it's entirely different picture. This is another important thing as far as the problem based is concerned. Then another thing, lastly, what we call as the generic switch, आजकल बहुत सी generic formulations are there. Why don't you analyze what are the various real pharmacokinetic data of a generic tablet that caused toxic spikes in patients compared to a brand name? All these problems, many patent drugs are going to slip into the generic drugs, and there are many issues of bioequivalence. There are many issues of good quality and bad quality of excipients. So what I wanted to illustrate in short and nutshell that, there are always different ways of teaching and learning. And it's important to integrate and to connect the students, each and everyone, with different problems, with different issues, so that they feel part and parcel of it. So lastly, I should also thank the Pharmalok. It will be, they have really created this wonderful platform today of so many quality publications, quality presentations have been done by eminent and distinguished speakers all over the country through the cross section. It's a great achievement. It's a really great achievement. I thank each and every one of you, all of you, the coordinator, Praveen, and each and every one of you who is present till this point, till this hour. Now it's already 10:30. More than 2.5 hours have passed. Thank you very much for patient learning and patient listening. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you,
Jai
sir.
Hind. Jai Hind. Jai
Jai
Hind.
Hind, sir. Jai Hind. Thank you, sir. No doubt it's 10:30, but still when you start talking, it doesn't look like that it's 10:30. Thank you once again. Always your guidance, valuable guidance and blessings required to us. Thank you, sir. Now we're having just 2 minutes valedictory session. The certificates we are going to deliver to the subject experts right now, and the participants will receive the certificates on their email very soon, as according to their attendance. So I request our technical team to confer a certificate of Mr. Dr. Ramarao Nandela, sir. Sorry, Swarup Lahoti, sir. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now Ramarao Nandela, sir. Next, C.R. Patil, sir. Girishak, sir. Okay. Girishak, sir. C.R. Patil, sir. Please accept the certificates, C.R. Patil, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful job, sir. Wonderful job. Yes.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
And Vishal Gupta, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Very good, Vishal. Yes. AI, you are the man.
No, sir.
Today. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for your active participation in this national level faculty awareness program of new syllabus of Pharmacy Council of India. We hope that today's session helped you to understand the vision, structure and implementation strategies of the newly implemented BPharm syllabus under NEP 2020. So I again request that please ensure you complete the registration and attendance formalities to receive your e-certificates by email. And now I'm concluding this session. Stay connected with the Pharmalok and National Pharmacy.
Thank you, sir. coordinator
Thank
present,
you,
sir.
sir.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir. Partha,
Raghu
really.
Gupta, yes.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Good night.
Bye, sir. Yeah. Bye.
Shall we leave, sir?
Yes, sir. We will do, sir.